7 days. Count everybody watching this. 7 days, Snoopy's not gonna have his chain. If you agree with me right now.
You sound so sad. You want my chain?
You think we can do it?
Do you want to wear my chain?
7-day challenge. Snoopy.
Do you want to wear
my mother's life, I will sit on your chain. I'll put on my chain.
Why do you want to sit on? Girl, I know if you sit on one thing.
I'll check group chat right now. 7 days, Snoopy chain. His chain costs 2,500. I'll pay 10 bands for his chain. Go get it. Go get his chain.
We have Drake's Goon, top 5, stabbed in the neck after saying this on stream. So you know live stream is a very dangerous job, especially IRL, bro. People be having a drop on it. T-Raw, what you gotta say?
Freedom of speech isn't the same like it used to be, bro. So you gotta watch what you saying on the internet. Motherfuckers will find you.
I think it's time to officially start worrying about the life and safety of Top 5, aka Drake's shooter. So Top 5 has been in the UK for about a week now. He attended Wireless Fest, where Drake is headlining. Now, while in the UK last night, there was an attempt made on his life. If you've been caught up with Top 5 drama, then you would know that this is the second attempt on his life in 30 days.
Sheesh.
The last attempt on his life actually
real
happened
haters
in his hometown.
What?
Where apparently a mass shooting happened. He wasn't hit, but he lost a really close friend of his.
And our breaking news coverage continues this morning as Toronto police are now looking for several suspects after a deadly shooting last night in Lawrence Heights. CP24's Courtney Heels live at the scene. Court, I don't even know, have you had a chance to get a sense of just how many evidence markers are out there? I saw the numbers into the 60s in one of our live shots earlier.
Yeah, the highest number we saw was 89, Nick. So that really shows you how much evidence there is for these officers to go through. And it's not just the scene behind me here. It actually stretches north from where we are. We're literally along the island here between these two condos. It goes north to one road, and then they have also stretched it south to a courtyard, essentially, where there's a housing complex. So this is what officers have been going through all night. We know police were waiting for it to get a little lighter so that they could actually see the scene, and it's huge. I mean, we're giving you a live look now at, you know, the evidence markers on the ground. There's a lot of debris there. They have moved some of the evidence and packed it up, but that's what they'll be going through as they try and piece this all together. This was very brazen. 8:30 last night, emergency crews were called to this area over reports of a shooting. 6 people were shot.
Police have identified the man who was killed in a mass shooting in Lawrence Heights earlier this week.
Investigators say 31-year-old Yahya Ahmed Mahmoud was fatally shot Tuesday night. He was in a wheelchair. The city councilor for the area told CP24 the victim had been left paralyzed from a separate shooting in 2018.
Police are looking for 3 suspects in the shooting near Ranney Avenue and Varna Drive. 5 other people were wounded, including a city worker who was leaving the Lawrence Heights Community Center.
Top 5 fortunately wasn't hit by any gunfire, but he was the target for that shooting. It's rumored, allegedly, because I'm not a snitch, that when Top 5 was on live stream earlier that day, they were able to get his drop, get his location, and follow him before trying to execute the shooting. Now, last night, Top 5 wasn't so lucky because Top 5 was hit, he was injured, and he's currently in the middle of surgery as we speak. Much of what we know about the incident from last night actually came from people who were there. Apparently, he was at a party for this person called Steph. It was like an after party. While at the after party, somebody ran up on him and stabbed him in the neck. Fake videos quickly began to surface of the
especially
attack,
in the neck. I know,
but it wasn't Top 5 in the viral videos. However, people began to piece together what went on last night and who could possibly want to kill or murder Top 5 in the UK. People began to repost a video where Top 5 was making fun of the gangsters or the killers in the UK, telling Kyle from Nelk Boys that there ain't no killers in the UK and that he's gonna be super safe.
There's no killers in the UK. There's like serious guys. We're not gonna come kill us. No. They're not gonna come kill us. We're safe. You can even show your address here.
I'm not buying that
crazy.
People ran up on Top 5 and tried to literally murder him with a knife because of those comments, bro. Surely this type of foolery only exists on this continent. Surely only a ninja from Chicago will go out and try to murder a random person because he says Chicago soft. This foolery, I refuse to believe this foolery is translating to other continents. People in the UK is getting down like this, I don't know, and I don't think so. Top 5 will speak to academics, and he would actually tell academics that the person who stabbed him in the neck is not a person from the UK. So it feels like it's beef that traveled with Top 5. It's beef that followed him, because a lot of people from a lot of different cliques, different continents, different countries were in the UK for a wireless fest.
There's like mad rumors and like fake stuff about it. That video is not real. So that video that they're saying is top 5, like that's not top 5.
Hey, appreciate you for the follow.
He told me, he said he was at this after party spot. You know, he felt like people followed him, and he was taking a picture with a fan while he was going into the club. Because I asked him where his homies was at. He's like, "Yo, I was with 20 people. I get to the spot. I get there earlier than them. I'm walking in the spot. I think they're already there. So really, I'm alone." And then, you know, he goes to take a picture with someone, and you know, somebody kind of ran up on him. You know, but.
Come on, Act, fix your audio, bro, please.
Bruh, Ack is already there. He's made it.
God damn.
We have no choice but to watch him however he decides to put out his content.
Allegedly on there.
They don't give a fuck.
I know everybody like Hunter with the false things. This got nothing to do with the UK.
So I got 3 chains on. Fuck y'all.
It's a good meme. So I'm saying, online will create a whole story, and it's completely wrong. It has nothing to do with him saying earlier in the day, there's no like killers out. It has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. It's some whole other shit. It's just not that. So
what is it then?
I know.
I guess you're not at the liberty of talking about it.
No, respectfully, he was there. He was there from days. Like, you know, there's no bad blood.
It'll be a waste of your time sitting here trying to figure out where this hit came from. Top 5 literally beefs with everybody. Like everyone he beefs with. Top 5 beefs with all of LA. Top 5 has beef in Africa, has beef in Dubai, as we've seen with the Julian situation. Top 5 has beef in his own
he has
city.
Beef in Dubai?
With like 20 different
hey, this nigga different.
All right, bro, Top 5 has been linked
he find a way to beef with everybody.
But the most recent high-profile beef he's been a part of is with him and another local goon in Pressa. Now, I feel like if it's one person who could have gotten this done, is Pressa. Pressa is the one who, by the way, if y'all don't know, his crew is the crew who shot Kodak Black in Hollywood outside for everybody to see, and nobody has gotten arrested yet, bro. All right?
That's crazy.
So Pressa, to me, is the only one who's currently beefing with, like, Top 5, who I believe have the resources to get Top 5 touched. This is an unfortunate situation, but to me, it's the best case scenario for Top 5, right? Being stabbed, it's better than, I guess, a bullet, but also, too, he goes through this, he faced this near-death experience, and now he understands he got to move smarter, he got to move wiser. Not like, because I believe when Top 5 moves around, because, bro, he feels like, man, listen, man, bro, I'm a big Top 5, man. I'm GG's, homie. Bro, we the biggest gangsters in the world. Ain't none of you peons gonna try me. A peon will be the first one to try you, and a scary ninja will be the first one to kill you. That's just how life works, bro. Right? The scary people is usually who strike first. They are terrified for their life. But in the case,
he ain't lying, bro. That nigga 50 used to always talk about this shit, bro. A scary nigga is gonna be the first one to pull the trigger, bro. Y'all think these scary niggas out here just out here won't shoot, bro? These niggas is scared for their life. Of course they gonna be the first ones to shoot.
Case of Top 5, bro, he's been moving around too lax, too free. Now I feel like this will make him really border up, really move militant, really move around with an army and not put himself in situations where he's susceptible to these attacks. Now, if y'all want to know why people is after Top 5, I compiled the beef or the multiple murders that Top 5 is linked to. So you could really see, like, Top 5 is an internet character, but, yo, he's also a killer. He's a goon. Like, he is really catching bodies or ordering bodies of people. Now, apparently Drake and Top 5 met because someone in Top 5's family apparently was like a star basketball player who scored 103 points in one game.
Hoop dreams are coming true in Toronto after a high school basketball player hit rare air. Point guard Ahmed Ali led his team to victory this week, becoming just the second Canadian player ever to score more than 100 points in a game. How did you do this? You had 30 points after the first quarter, 48 at the half. How did all of this happen?
Just a night, like when I went to the change room.
Ahmed was the best basketball player in his family, but their entire family was nice at basketball. Even top 5 was really good at basketball. Now, top 5 was a little hindered because he was 5'5", but he was still really good at basketball. The name top 5 doesn't come from toting 5 blocks. It actually comes because at some point he was ranked top 5 in basketball for his particular grade in Toronto.
Dang, that's crazy.
Now, because his brother made national news for dropping 103 points, his brother got on Drake's radar. Drake became really close and really familiar with the family because Drake is a basketball fanatic. Drake started wearing Ahmed's jersey while on tour.
This nigga
started doing a
was in
lot
a
of
whole different
fanboy
setup.
stuff, if I'm being honest. This is D-Rod and this
Well,
is
just for
fanboy
this part of the
activities.
video.
But Drake was really supportive of the family. That's where Top 5 and Drake got acquainted. And when Top 5 started rapping at like 16 years old, Drake posted Top 5's first music video on his Instagram, giving him a much needed boost that he needed. The Drake co-sign was great. It was amazing. Drake co-signing your rap career as an upcoming artist can never hurt you. However, it wasn't all peachy because Top 5, even though he got the Drake co-sign and he was really moving up the ladders of the Toronto rap scene, but he still wasn't taken seriously. His career met a couple of bumps in the road that primarily came from people just thinking he was goofy, people not taking him seriously, not really believing he was this top flight goon or shooter. They just sort of looked at him as a dweeb, and they treated him as such.
That's crazy.
Because you gotta understand, the niggas who really bought it don't really have to project it. Why am I finna snitch on myself? I feel like bro been doing too much talking on this shit.
Stay outside,
The whole time I've heard about this.
I ain't seen him say nothing yet. Yeah, beside, yeah, he did.
Who's you fucking pointing at? I'll boo on you right now.
This artist top 5. Do you
I
know
ain't
who
gonna
you're
fucking talk to. Acting like you Drake ass.
I ain't
shoot you
top
bum ass.
one.
Wear flip flops, looking mother.
That's
Stuff
him.
Right now.
Bitch, I'm top 5 and I ain't 2 and I'm 5.
Even in the moment of being confronted, he's
I'm
still
trying to make
playing
a rap.
this character
What?
of this rugged street dude. But then the character absolutely disappears once the dude come out and begin to chase Top 5. Top 5 obviously didn't want no smoke and skedaddled out of there.
Yeah, bro. You ain't no real shooter running around like that, bro. For one, real shooters don't wear slides, nigga. You gotta be ready to get up out of there in these situations, bro. Even if you at the gas station, nigga. You gotta have them sneakers on, boy. You see the way that nigga ran off, boy? That nigga was trotting.
The fuck, yo, you
That's why I've been stopped copping. I know this nigga capped by everything.
That nigga was
A
jogging.
group of men who confronted Top 5 at the subway recorded a video and posted it online, embarrassing Top 5, ruining his reputation as this super tough street dude who's about the business, and he was pretty much left embarrassed, not knowing what to do. But before he could even think about the next plot, the next scheme to gain back his street reputation,
you should do the 6ix9ine route,
something
double
very
down.
tragic took place that made Top 5 realize that he can no longer play with the streets no more. If he's gonna be in the streets, he actually had to be a full-fledged goon.
And in his 20s was shot to death last night near Dufferin and Lawrence. For more, let's go live now to CB24's Christina Tenalia. Christina, what's the latest here?
Well, the latest is we've learned the identity of the victim from police, Nick. He has been identified as 22-year-old Syed Ali of Toronto. His body over here this morning, sadly, right here on Via Bagnado and Lawrence Avenue West. This whole area littered with shell casings, including this blue car right across the street here. So there may have been a chase. There may have been some kind of altercation between the victim and his attacker or attackers.
You see what type of energy you draw to yourself when you align yourself with that shit.
Yeah.
Police cannot confirm
I
yet.
want
They
no
do say,
parts of
though,
that,
they
man.
believe
Yeah,
that
body
Mr.
gun,
Ali
body
and his
gun.
attacker or attackers
What?
They
exchanged
can't get
some
you. They
words.
don't get somebody
Top
close
5's
to you.
elder brother, nicknamed Foolish, was shot and killed in 2017 while he was out trying to buy some snacks. This murder was really odd, and to this day, it's still unsolved. And it was odd
They
because
can't even go
Foolish
get no
wasn't
leads.
somebody who was involved in drama. He wasn't a gang member or a gangster. Now, his brother was top
Died
5,
for a
and
yellow
top 5
bag.
being an upcoming rapper at the time was somewhat affiliated with the
Died
Jungle
over salt and
Buzz
vinegar
of
chips.
Toronto because, you know, he needed the street rep, and they were in a lot of his videos, and so was Foolish because that's his brother. He was supporting him, but Foolish wasn't a gang member. So it was sort of unclear who wanted him dead, who would kill him. Top 5, unfortunately, didn't have the time to worry about who did what and why. He had to get his stuff together immediately. Top 5 had a decision to make. Either give up this rap career, this street life, move somewhere else, right, and live a productive life as a hardworking 9-to-5er, or I have to really
ain't
get
doing that.
affiliated. Top 5
Once
chose
you get,
to really get affiliated.
bro, once you really start touching money, this is what people don't understand. When you live an unemployed life and that cheese start hitting the flip and you experience the lifestyle, no going back. That 9-to-5, all you just gonna think is, damn, fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, no way. They just gonna quit right away because like it's not enough cheese.
Yeah.
So top 5.
That's why OF
joined the
models
Jungle
double
Bloods
down.
Officially,
Shit,
and they started
one
another
video gotta go
subset
viral.
within the Jungle Bloods called Go Get 'Em Gang, GGG. And top 5 went from being the cool rapper kid who came around with potential to the rapper homie who was a full-fledged gang member and savage, and he began to divulge in some real violence. Top 5's first taste of real violence came during his beef with another local rapper called Clutch, who was affiliated with the rival gang Falstaff, the 234 Crips.
Wow.
Clutch, being a young rapper from the same area as Top 5, wanted all the attention Top 5 was getting. He wanted the Drake shout out. He wanted the attention from the local media. He wanted the fans. And he went about it in a very horrifying way. So, you know, he kept picking at Top 5, kept clout chasing him, right? Antagonizing him. One of the things that Clutch did to get Top 5's attention and to make the blogs that was really horrifying. So, you know, as we all know, Top 5's brother, Foolish, he died while getting snacks from this, you know, Shepherd's Market. So, you know, Clutch went ahead and got a Shepherd's, like, grocery bag, put it on top of his head, and made fun of the way Foolish got killed.
That's crazy.
It's been like 30 minutes of fuck, finally caught. Headshots kill.
And you guessed it, right on schedule. After Clutch dissed Top 5's brother and how he passed away, Clutch met his demise. After playing some video games with his homies, Clutch went back home. And as soon as he came into his apartment complex and ran up the stairs, it looks like a group of men was following him. Approximately 3 gunmen hopped out, gunned him down in the apartment complex, and ran off. And Clutch murder was never solved. It looks like this is the trend, yo. It looks like Toronto police ain't solving no murders, bro. Yo, if the murder ain't a slam dunk, they don't care about it. That's what it would appear.
The people killed my son. They don't have to hide themselves. They has to come up. You know, there has to be a man.
The mother of a murdered 16-year-old, Hanad Abdullahi, appeals for the murderer to turn themselves in. Good afternoon. Abdullahi is the second son to be a victim of gun violence. His mother's appeal late last night came.
August 1st, 2019. After spending the day playing video games with a friend, Clutch would make his way back to his apartment at 30 Falstaff. As he made his way up the staircase of the building, one vehicle carrying 3 gunmen would pull up, make their way to the staircase Clutch was walking up and fired 10 shots at him. The gunman would take off immediately, while it would take nearly 30 minutes for a 911 call to be made. By the time paramedics would arrive, Clutch had already passed.
Right around this time, the persona Top 5, the rapper, was almost unrecognizable from the Hassan Ali kid who was really great at basketball, who was just a kid rapping, goofy, had some dance moves. Top 5 was now a mafia boss. You see, shortly after Clutch passed away, Top 5 dropped Drill Some More, where, you know, they had some pretty questionable lyrics in Drill Some More.
Yeah, we gon' just some more. I ran him down, man, I left that little nigga on the floor.
Flip a birdie, I kill some more. These sticks we dirty, yeah, when we ball.
Hey, this shit kinda hard. What?
We will soon find out shortly after that video that these weren't just raps, that these dudes were literally murdering people and rapping about it on songs. The guy that was
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is just a typical gang story, bro.
What?
You feel me? Somebody kill your brother, a nigga taunt him, you kill him. Now you got people that's gonna wanna delete you. You feel me?
That's just how I go.
Typical. This shit ain't gonna never end.
featured on that song called Flipper. Well, he was arrested for 2 first-degree murders 4 months after that song was released.
Yeah, Jackie. Well, 22-year-old Jerome Bell was shot in the Junction yesterday afternoon around 3:30, then transported to hospital, but later died in hospital. And I can tell you it has been a very difficult day for the family, still trying to make sense of what has occurred. Here's the bit of good news, though. They have received a lot of support on social media. There has also been a makeshift memorial started on Randolph Avenue. That is the location that Jerome was shot at. Here's a little bit about Jerome. He was one of 4 siblings. He was also an aspiring rapper. And according to his friends, he went by the nickname Murda.
It was very clear that either Top 5 was a very bad guy who had transformed into being a really big bad gangster overnight, or he was surrounded by dudes who were ready to kill for him. So he was emboldened to do whatever he wanted to do in that city. Now, Top 5 being emboldened by dudes around him will be showcased for the world to see during the pandemic, when apparently a comedian by the name of DJ Snoopy, was sort of clowning some old videos of Top 5 as a kid dancing in a bra. He was including Top 5 in his comedic bits on IG Live. Top 5 wasn't amused by it. Top 5 was, not cool with it. He was very upset. So Top 5 confronted him on IG Live and told him, hey, bruh, stop it. Snoopy wasn't going to be intimidated. So Top 5 told him, I'm going to get your chain snatched in 7 days.
Yo, you with the GGs.
Okay, man up. Everybody watching this.
Negativity just keeps
I'll give
going.
us 7 days to take your chain. I promise you a chain.
You want a cookie?
7 days.
Do it.
Do you want to do this? 7 days. Count everybody. Everybody watching this. 7 days, Snoopy's not going to have his chain. If you agree with me right now.
Do you sound so sad. You want my chain?
You think we can do it?
Do you want to wear my chain?
7-day challenge. Snoopy.
Do you want to wear my
chain? On my mother's life, I will sit on your chain. I'll put on my chain.
Why do you want to read it? Girl, I know if you sit on one thing.
I will check the group chat right now. 7 days, Snoopy chain. His chain costs $2,500. I'll pay $10 for his chain. Go get it. Go get his chain. It's over for you. It's over. I'm back.
Bad man attack by live dog.
Pedro activated.
Listen. Top 5 was out to make a point. He was out to prove that he was no longer the kid dancing with a bra in those funny videos. He was no longer the kid that y'all was chasing out of Subway and running him off his block. He was somebody to be feared. And in approximately 7 days, Top 5 made good on his promise.
Something told me not to wear my chains to the mall today.
Sheesh.
Luckily, I didn't.
Oh my God.
Someone went and got my pendant, man. They got my brother's pendant. So whoever has my brother's pendant, I hope my brother haunts you guys for the rest of your life.
God. No.
To add insult to injury, instead of taking a pendant, giving it back and saying, see, bro, I told you not to play with me. Here's the pendant back. No.
No.
Top 5 took things really far. Top 5 did something really cruel. He took the pendant of DJ Snoopy's dead brother.
Don't tell me he shitted on.
This is sad.
Okay, we're at 2,000. Oh, let me screenshot.
He told him he was gonna do it. He in the bathroom.
Put this in.
What?
Somebody's gonna screen record this.
No!
It's flushed! No! It's flushed! We flushed this chain! It's fake! It's fake! We flushed. Yo, Mayu, go to a new jeweler. You should have went to Frankie or Rock City or Kalani. I don't know where you got that fucking shit. Flush that shit. Let's go, yo. Anytime DJ Snoopy's outside, take another chain. You fucking twerp.
Top 5 was committed.
Bro, that type of shit gets.
I ain't gonna lie,
These crimes and posting it all on social media for the police. It's as if he was 100% sure they wouldn't do anything. He wasn't going to investigate or lock him up.
Nah, gang.
However, Top 5 reign of terror would come to an end after this next murder. So, a rival rapper by the name of Nine, he dissed Top 5's brother, right? He dissed how he died in the same manner that Clutch dissed him. He got a shepherd's bag and dissed him. Now, 24 hours after the local rapper Nine dissed Top 5's brother, Top 5 and his homies went
Vicious
to
Nine?
spin the block. Now, it was unclear if they spun that neighborhood and shot and killed the first person they saw, or if this was a case of mistaken identity and they thought they seen somebody associated with Nine.
On January 30th, Nine would diss Foolish by posting a picture of a shopper's drug mart shopping bag. Less than 24 hours later, the following would occur. On the evening of January 31st, 20-year-old Hashim Hashi returned home from dinner and was attempting to enter his apartment building's underground parking garage at 40 Falstaff. A vehicle then approached Hashi from behind, while a gunman jumped out the front passenger door. He ran towards Hashi's vehicle and shot him multiple times, killing him instantly. The suspect ran back into the vehicle, which was later found roughly 10 kilometers away from the scene of the shooting, burning in Earl Bales Park. Hashim was not involved.
This is why I say shit happened so fast. He ran out and literally within a couple minutes ran back. And in that amount of time, he shot the nigga up and killed him.
Any gang activity. He was a
school,
second-year student studying accounting at Humber College while working part-time at Pearson Airport. He had a promising future, and he was a very well-respected young man.
Now, even as a civilian, I have my head on a swivel.
About 2 weeks after the shooting, Toronto police arrested 2 people in connection with the killing. 24-year-old Emmanuel Missa, a.k.a. Moneyman GGG, was arrested on February 12th and charged with accessory after the fact to murder and failing to comply with recognizance. The next day, Top 5 was arrested in Windsor and charged with accessory after the fact to murder and failing to comply with probation relating to his driving charges.
Obviously and clearly, Top 5 has beaten all the charges and any murder allegation the police has ever put on him because he's a free man currently. I don't know, man. I just pray and hope that Top 5 could find a way to escape the drama, find a way to escape all of this, man, because eventually, man, it's going to come back to get you if you don't, detach from it eventually, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section what's your overall take on this, man. Top 5 get well. I've gotten a chance to meet Top 5, speak to Top 5. I feel like Top 5, for the most part, man, he's a good dude. But he's just extremely loyal, extremely loyal, man. So he gets himself involved in a lot of
poetic. I understand. I'm not. You just say Top 5 is who he is because of what he wants to be. Good dude is crazy. T-Raw.
Yeah, I just feel like he went down the wrong path, and that shit just spiraled. It just kept going down. Cause you feel me? I understand that a nigga dissed your brother, bro, but you ain't have to retaliate, bro.
Yeah.
I believe in karma, you feel me? Everybody gonna get theirs, bro.
Yeah.
You live by the gun, you gonna die by the gun. That's just how it goes.
Facts.
And then on top of that, you going around dissing whole states or countries or whatever that shit is that you diss.
Yeah.
But I know it was a general term that you said, a general thing. Motherfuckers gonna test the gangster, bro. I don't care how hard you think you is. There's always somebody who think they harder than you.
Yeah, man, y'all made it to the end of another video, man. We love y'all. We're grateful for y'all, man. Go ahead and scan this QR code to stay up to date with all things BG, and we're gonna see y'all in the next video. We out.